to the Thicc AF podcast.
Welcome back.
It's Emily and
Hey, it's Sarah.
And we have a new friend here today. Her name is Santana. You may have heard about her on some of our episodes that we've had. She's never been here before, and so she might be a little shy. She's probably not that shy.
I'm shy. I'm Santana. No, can we start over? Can we just
we can't start over.
I don't know why. I just got really shy because she said I was going to be shy.
She wasn't shy earlier when she burped into the microphone.
Okay, one, that was a Rosie. That was not me.
Fair enough.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay, can I just... Okay, let's redo my part. Oh my god, it's me, Santana.
Hey, Santana. Thanks for joining us.
Welcome. We're so happy for you to be here.
So, in all fairness, we did record with Santana previously. However, we were in the car on the way to go see...
And that was not a good idea.
Giggly Squad. And it sounded terrible. So, we did not do anything with it. Yeah.
Mics wouldn't work.
We only had did we have two mics? Yeah,
we had two mics, but it was only recording one, and we didn't figure it out till halfway through what we were recording. But you could also just hear the hum of the interstate.
It was also our second week recording ever.
Oh,
so we didn't know what we were doing.
Well, we were so excited because we had Mason and we told Santana's love story with her now husband. And so it was just well, now we have to have these people on here because, we told their story, so why can't they tell it?
So, while we long pause, can I call Aaron real quick? Because he said he just had to give Chadwick a bath, and, that means something happened to Chadwick. So, let me just figure out what happened to Chadwick. Chadwick's my dog.
Okay, so Santana's husband, Aaron, just called, and I can't believe I called him your husband. I feel like I keep thinking he's your boyfriend, but he's not. They're married now, and he just called, and we had to do a pause here because there's a story for Santana to tell. All right, tell us what happened. We don't even know. Nobody knows yet. Well, we sort of know.
No, so the text message said, "Have a story to tell you when you get home." Was given Chatty is what we call her because she's so sweet.
Her dog.
But, her name's Chadwick. A bath and taking a shower. Chadwick does not just routinely take baths, FYI. So I knew something happened. So I said, "Oh my God, what happened?" He said, "I'd rather not tell you until you get home."
And here's why.
And so what do? I immediately call him because I'm like, "Oh my God, what happened?" So in our backyard, there's this stupid storm drain, and actually we've called the city, and they're coming. Am I too loud?
No.
Oh, sorry. Mic check. We called the city, and they're supposed to come look at it because it's eroding, and there's this whole other issue. Anyways, we've been talking to my friend Alan, and we're like, "Oh my God, we got to build something over it. One of the dogs is gonna fall in it." Well, guess what? Aaron's lovely butt lets dogs out, and he says he is just, feeling the vibe of this gummy. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So he's just chilling because he's taking a gummy. He's living his best life, whatever. The dogs are outside, and he's like, Chadwick went around the backside of the... By the way, we have it blocked off. Well, I thought we had it blocked off. And then he said, next thing he knows, Chadwick's not around. And he hears a splash.
No.
OMG.
Yeah.
I'm imagining it. I'm hearing it in my head, but I can't say
Chadwick
it the right way.
Well, now I know she's okay. It's kind of funny. Chadwick has fallen down this storm drain that's 10 foot deep.
Chadwick is also a dachshund mix, so she's a teeny tiny.
Yeah, Chadwick's very
dog.
Tiny. Well, not very.
She's not very tiny. Yeah,
she's 20 pounds. Has no business being.
She's not 20 pounds.
Yes,
she's
she is.
15.
She's 20. I have her.
Oh
vet
my
record.
gosh, she's a big girl. Dang.
Well, she needs to go on a diet, but anyways. So anyways, he says she goes down this flipping storm drain. He hears a splash. There's this concrete thing on top of it, so he has to get it off.
That thing looks like it weighs 100 pounds. It's huge.
It does.
I mean, this thing is at least 2.5 by 2.5.
Is this in the grass
and,
part?
6
Yes,
inches
it's in the backyard.
thick. It's
Yes.
huge.
Like, how far back is it? Because I don't remember
it's
seeing
not
it.
in the. It's over to the left. You know,
Towards the fence
Like, if you're,
line.
yeah, okay,
To his
so.
neighbors to the left.
it's over there.
I
To
wonder
your,
why that's
to your
in the
left.
backyard.
Well, it probably should have been like a French drain done very differently, and it just wasn't. And so now it's this big ass drain.
Well, and it's like eroding, so there's like
It's got wrought iron or not, but like steel
Rebar.
Yeah, rebar in there holding this top part that again weighs about 100 pounds. So on all 4 of the corners, this rebar is holding it up, but it is like rusting.
oh my god. And so the city's supposed to come out Monday. My friend Alan, who works for Shelby County, this kind of stuff, is supposed to come out next week as well and look at it. Well, Chadwick decides she wants to look at it first. And she goes down in it. So Aaron said he has to go down this freaking there's a ladder evidently inside of it, like a rebar ladder. He said he has to crawl down it. She's somehow swam over to the side and is like standing there out of the water.
Oh
evidently
my
there's,
gosh,
like,
a poor baby.
I know.
Was she hurt? Like,
He says no, but like
might need to check her out. She's not like limping or anything.
he said no. He said he gave her. Well, he checked her out.
She's like a cat.
No, she really is. This dog. Oh my god.
I mean, it's just one of those things. Like, at least it's not like hard and dry down there. You know what I mean? So she probably did. If she
God it
landed in
rained.
the
It was like
water,
she did a cannonball.
If
Like,
she landed in the water, she probably didn't.
Oh my
Like, she's probably
God.
fine. But
Should
like,
Chadwick give Mason lessons?
yes.
What if Aaron had not heard What if Aaron had not heard the splash? And
He
she was
would've
just like
thought she
stuck
got
down
out.
there.
You know what makes me nervous? It's like sometimes he'll just leave him out there for like 30 minutes. So like, what if Chadwick was just like hanging out and like he looked for? Well, okay. Then he said
He looked for it or found her. He didn't really. He was. He wasn't really with her.
Then he
when
says
it
he hears her splash, right? I forgot about this part. He says he doesn't have his phone on him, so he doesn't have a flashlight. So he has to like, he's panicking, right? So he runs inside, he finds this freaking solar lantern that's like half charged. He's like, he takes it down there's like blinking the whole time. Oh my god.
Well, at least there was a ladder. Why is there a ladder in it?
Because it's 10 foot deep.
Well, I mean, like, what do you need to go down there for?
I don't know. We can ask
Well,
Chadwick.
I'm sure-
She obviously knows now.
I'm sure if it was put in there by the city, then they have to have a way to maintain it.
Well,
I guess, yeah.
Oh my god. Flip it. Only Chadwick. Chadwick is on a mission to like.
She has 1,000 lives.
She does. So Thanksgiving, we went to. I'm sorry, I'm taking over. We went
No,
to
we like
Aaron's
this.
parents, and Chadwick decides she's gonna go through. Okay, so there's like 2 levels. She's on the 2nd level. There's stairs. There's railing. She decides she's gonna go through the railing and stand on this like literally 6-inch.
Oh
ledge.
my gosh. No, it was 6 inches. That's actually pretty big.
It might not even been that. She couldn't even do a full turnaround.
How did she?
I might exaggerate. I don't even know.
Oh my god, what if she? How far
Oh my
up
God.
was she?
It's like so.
It was like
at
her townhouse.
That like,
Oh
where
my
the-
god.
And it's just
So,
like
I mean, I would say it's anywhere between like 16
20
to
feet.
20 feet.
Yeah.
well, she's very adventurous these days.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we're sitting there, calm. We're just minding our own business, watching TV, and I keep hearing her cry. So I think she's at the bottom of the stairs, and I look up, and I'm like, "Oh my god!" Sorry, I'm kidding.
I think she might need. You might need. She might. Might need to give her the suicide hotline.
Like, yeah. Okay, so I didn't
though.
want
Not
to
a
say
joke,
that,
but
but like, literally when she did that, and like, so I panicked. Aaron jumps up, runs up there. He's just had collarbone surgery. He can't even lift her up. I have to go up there and get her on the other side, and we have to like literally wiggle her up. But anyways, I told him, I said, I think Chadwick's suicidal.
Did you tell him that?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, me too. That's exactly what I thought. I was like,
Well,
she's
and
trying.
now-
She's trying to get out. She's looking for a way out.
And now she's jumping down drains.
But that's an interesting thought though. Do dogs have like depression and like suicidal like tendencies?
I definitely think they have depression. I mean, my parents had a couple dogs one time. They both are since gone, but they had a like newer Rhodesian Ridgeback Rescue, and we had this other dog, and he passed away, or I can't remember if it was like the oldest. I don't know what happened, but anyways, they had 2 dogs. One of them passed away, and this was when I had Greta, my original dog, and they called me and they were like,
Sue.
"Can Greta Sue?" And they called me and they were like, "Can Greta, come hang out, for a little while, because so and so is by themselves or whatever." And so she basically like went over there and lived for a couple weeks, and they ended up rescuing another dog or 2 or 3.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, but what does Chadwick have going on that's so bad that she wants to get out of his life? Like, she has everything. She rules a house. Like,
Well, she now has a new brother,
yeah, but she's peanut
which
butter
is
every
she's
morning.
moved to a new house. This has
Okay.
all happened all at once. She got a
Yeah.
new dad. Like, I don't know.
No, she got a dad, period.
Oh, she got a dad. She
Yes.
got a new brother or a brother.
Yeah, and she's not very happy about that.
Yeah.
I definitely think dogs can be depressed.
But do they
sure.
like? I wonder if there are
Yeah,
any
I don't-
studies that say that like dogs like.
Should I have
Try to commit
me
suicide.
And, like, should I carve out like me and Chadwick time through the week?
You carry Chadwick in a backpack to the grocery store.
It's been a very
I
long
think
time.
she's fine.
We
But
haven't
if you
we
like-
haven't done that
yes.
in months, by the way, and that kind of is explaining things.
You need to go to Home Goods with Chadwick in the backpack.
I love her.
That'll solve all the
Also, the
problems.
backpack has her name on it, and I love it.
I need to get a backpack for Butterbean.
Oh, I can give you the website.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have a backpack for your cat.
I do have a backpack for my cat. He loves it. He
It's
gets
a
in it
space-
like if I
it's
bring
like
it
a
out.
space backpack.
Yeah, it's
too.
in that closet right there. But if you open that closet, like all the things will fall out. So don't open it.
Well, let's not open anything because Jolene finally laid down.
I know she did. Thank
I
you,
know.
Jesus.
Well, yeah,
Jolene.
that cat backpack, I get it out anytime, which I should have it out right now because we're
Storms.
going to have storms tonight.
Yeah,
But
in-
when I
in
get it out and
Chicago.
he gets in there and he loves it, he just sits in it and he'll be like, ooh. And he likes to get in it and hide from the dogs because they can't get him in there. It's funny.
We almost got it out earlier because we heard that there were some sirens going off.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my
Sarah's,
gosh.
we're sitting on the couch. She goes, there's tornado sirens going off. And I'm like,
Emily and
what?
I are like, what? Wait, where?
And she's like, "What? Duh! It's not here. It's in Chicago."
I didn't say it's not. I said,
Yes, you
duh, it's not here. That's not what I
You
said.
were basically that's
That
how
was
you
your,
said
like,
it.
facial
Your tone was
expression.
like, "Not here in Chicago." You were like, "In Chicago."
And Emily and I are both like, oh my god.
yeah.
Like,
we were having
like,
like,
I feel like we would have known if the weather was bad here.
Emily says, I only have 2 helmets. Like,
I did. I said we'll have to lay on top of Santana and cover her.
We went through this whole spiel about making sure which bathroom we need to go in.
Yeah.
And
You know
all
what?
this. And
Safe
Well, I have a go bag in there. It's got a helmet, another helmet's in there. It doesn't both helmets don't fit in the backpack. It's got a lantern. It's got batteries. It's got water bottles.
Oh
it has
my
like
gosh.
dogs' food
You're
and
more
dog
prepared
stuff.
than I am.
It has a horn, like a blowhorn, just in case you get trapped. And you
I'm very impressed.
yeah, like I got the
too.
stuff. Like
Wow.
I'm a tornadoes. No,
You
I
get
don't have
from-
that at work.
you get that from your mother.
my mom's not really that way. It'll happen. She
She's
doesn't prepare ahead.
preparedness, though.
It'll happen, and my mom will be like, they have a storm shelter though in their house and like in their garage, and so they go down into it. But there'll be tornadoes, and my mom will be like running around getting a jar of peanut butter. Oh, just in case we get trapped, gotta have a jar of peanut butter and like bottle of wine for sure, corkscrew, those things.
I have a storm drain I can go to now.
Yes, you do.
Now that we know we can take
yeah,
the top
I
off.
don't know if you want to go in there.
No.
When it
Oh my
storms,
God,
when it
I would
rains,
love-
it would flood, and you would drown
I
probably.
would love, like,
Yeah.
thank gosh it has been raining, seriously, because, like, Chadwick probably would have broke a leg or something.
I mean,
if
it
there was no
very
water
well
in
could have
there.
happened.
Lord
for
have mercy.
sure.
That makes me so sad. Poor
my
baby.
God.
She had fun though, I'm sure. Look,
I think she had fun up until she realized she couldn't get the hell out by herself.
she's
Oh
like,
my
oh
God.
no,
As
this
I'm
isn't.
thinking about it, literally though, I know she was so scared. She was probably like, "Where's my mom?" My mom's.
Do you think she was scared there, or do you think she was just like, oh, I fell and okay, cool.
She was probably
Here
like,
comes Aaron.
when is someone coming to get me? Like, this
Yeah.
is not fun anymore.
Yeah. I wonder if she barked or anything. Like Cricket, I feel like
No,
she would have been
she-
down there, and it would have been like, woo.
Luna,
Oh,
or not
100%.
Luna,
Like the little
Luna's
dog.
my other dog. I love
Yeah.
her too. Chadwick does not really bark unless there's like another animal around, and then she's like, "Meow."
No, that is
once.
that is
Just once.
incorrect. When there are other dogs around in Chadwick's eyesight, she tries to eat them.
She does. I guarantee you she wouldn't trying to eat any animals down there in that drain. What was it? Storage drain?
Storm drain?
Can we edit that?
We can no.
No, we cannot edit that because I literally called the Dixie Chicks Republicans on here. And
I'm gonna edit it out, but I'm gonna take it your burp that you did earlier, and I'm gonna copy it and put it on top of that.
I would like to clarify once again that was not me. That was Jolene.
I thought it was Rosie.
Oh, that was Rosie. I'm a liar mouth.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. I'm just so glad Chadwick's okay though. Seriously.
Oh, 100%.
Can you imagine if you got a call, like if Brandon called you and was like, Sarah, I just got Jolene out of a storm drain.
Well, I would be like, what the hell, Brandon? What did you do?
Yeah, 100%. Because also Jolene weighs 60 pounds. How the fuck is she gonna get into a storm drain?
Was it down there? Like that's what I'm thinking about. Did Chadwick meet it? Like,
oh my gosh, that is so scary.
She's gonna have like nightmares for years.
No, I have a nightmare with Chadwick being it, like with her being down there, like
she would never be it. By the way,
what if you dress her
she's
up like
it to the other
for
dog.
Halloween next year?
Oh my god, she should be.
And hide her in the drain when we have the Halloween party.
Not her anymore drained.
Oh my god.
Oh, how crazy! Like seriously.
That
Only
is crazy.
Chadwick. Only Chadwick.
Hopefully, only Chadwick. Yeah.
Jolene, don't go near storm drains. Life lesson of 2023.
Yeah. Hopefully, that's the only life lesson you have to go through this year.
God, I
Yeah.
hope so.
So when I went to Atlanta last weekend, I forgot to tell this story last time, and I don't know what came up about this. We were talking about how I wanted to get my eyebrows microbladed for my birthday. Well, and I because I've always hated my eyebrows. I
don't know why.
I don't know why. They're amazing.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, thank you. That's really nice because I've hated them. I don't do anything to them anymore except for fill them in. Because I don't pluck them or do. I have sometimes now I shave the ends or whatever.
Too.
Well, I mean, you feel your own,
But I don't-
little hairs there.
Yeah.
I don't like to pluck that stuff anymore because
So you can't see
my eyebrows have been ruined. So
Well, your eyebrows. Are
What'd you do? Overpluck earlier in life?
yeah, earlier in life,
Well,
I think.
because
Yeah, and then I have a
you know
scar
what?
in there.
That was the trend then.
Well, yeah, but my mom plucked my eyebrows for the first time. Yeah,
it's
I remember.
irritable?
She didn't take me to get my eyebrows. She sat down. I asked her to. I don't know. I don't remember. But we sat. I remember she made me go to a room to one of the front rooms where the light was coming in, and we sat.
the
I sat on the
natural
floor,
sunlight.
and she plucked my eyebrows, and I was like, ugh. She was like, "Beauty hurts" or something. I don't know what she said, but basically that's what I remember. She's like, "It's okay," and I was like, "But I asked her to do it. I wanted," and then I didn't have any eyebrow. I mean, I don't know. She probably did a really good job back then, but when I don't like to go, I would go get my eyebrows threaded. I would get them waxed and all that stuff. And I felt like they always took off way too much.
have.
And they would take it off in the middle. And it was like I had like no eyebrow. And I'm like, oh God. So anyways, I wanted to get that done. But in Atlanta, my point of my story is so I'm standing at the bar. We get there and I forgot what the place that it was. It was in Piedmont Park, some little tavern thingy. We go in there and
Nook.
possibly, but I don't know. No, it was something tavern. And we're standing there. I'm standing there at the bar trying to get in line for a drink. And there's a police officer there and he has police officer outfit on and his police officer outfit. And he's got the I don't know, the little reflective jacket that says police on it. And there's a festival going. There's a science fair at the Piedmont Park that day. I know I wanted to go to it because it was going to be really cool. They have science fairs nowadays. By the way, I won the science fair when I was little, and I went on to different levels. So just a heads up. I know that I sound really dumb on here, but I was
travel the state.
I can't remember where all I went, but I did, and I honestly don't even remember what my science fair project was. I know,
but also I have to just stop you for 1 second because the story that she told is about murder in that park. She left the entire science fair out the last time.
I heard there was a lot of things that happened.
All she told me about was murder last time. There was no science fair
This
involved.
is why you didn't want to talk about murder this time.
So yeah, we've already talked about it. So there was like a science fair going on anyways. And the police officer, he's standing there and he's getting a drink from the bar. And it's like, it looks like a Coke with a straw in a cup. But I was like, you know, kind of could have been a Jack and Coke. And I looked at him, I was like, you drinking on the job? Or something like that. I had not had any drinks at this point, by the way. Like, no drinks. I was completely sober. And he turns around, and because I said that, he starts talking to me, talking. And this other girl in front of me that I let get in front of me, he's like trying to talk to her too. He's like telling us his whole life story. And I'm just like, oh, okay. And then finally I'm like, Rose, what do you want to drink? Trying to get away from him. He comes back. He follows me to the table. He goes and gets his food, and he comes back to the table, and he's talking to all of us, and he's really just talking to me. And he is talking to me like he wants to go on a date with me. And I got his number. He put his phone number in my phone. His name was Manny.
Have you
Can we message him?
No, but he did tell us that he would be our DD if we needed an Uber that night. And I said, as long as we're not Ubering to jail, like.
Can we please message him right now?
Yeah. No.
Why?
No.
Yes.
No, it's.
Excuse me, my dog.
So we all kind of thought maybe he might be like an impersonator, like a police officer impersonator.
Surely
He's like
not.
a security guard.
No, he wasn't. It said police. He had like the police stuff, but I asked him for a business card, and he was like, no, because I think he was really trying to get to my
not
phone.
A lot of people
he was like, can I have your number?
Cards.
But before all the numbers thing, all that phone number stuff, before he asked me for my number or gave me his number or whatever, because I was like, you can give me your number. I'm not giving his number because I will never call him.
I'll call him.
But I didn't want him to like be blowing me up. And he told me, he was like, I don't know what he said, but he said, I love your eyebrows or something like that. And I was like, oh, really? And I was like, that's the best compliment ever.
That's a very bizarre compliment.
I know. I loved it. And I was
Can
like,
we please message him and say, Manning, I just got another compliment on my eyebrows. Like, because you did. We both complimented.
well, it was only because I brought it up, but like, thank you. But no, yeah, I was like, really? I was like, I hate my eyebrows. And he was like
Sarah,
really nice about them. So anyway, but
I forgot her phone code.
no,
me
you're
have
never
your
going to find him. I've got multiple Mannies in here.
How do you have multiple?
I know. I don't even know. I was going through here the other day when I put his name in
I
there.
don't even know one person named Manning.
I don't either.
This other person, it's a sales. They're sales reps for work, and I'm like, who's Manny Lasagna or Lan? I don't know who it is. Lasagna looks like it. Manny Lasagna.
Oh my god.
Lanezia or something like that.
Do
And
not put like like I still honestly it's actually I just changed it probably like a year ago, but like Sarah, when I first met her, I met her at the pool.
Sarah Poole.
So it was like Sarah Poole for like the longest time.
I saw her
your last name should be Poole. That's pretty much your middle name.
Yeah, exactly.
And I just changed it
Rob
to
on my phone as
Rob
Rob
Poole.
Poole.
well, and like a lot of times, like I'll put like it'll be like first name, last name, company. So I'll put like their first name and the company. I'll put like where I met them.
I'm
so like
trying
I
to
remember.
think. Let me look.
What
through
if it
my
was like
contacts.
Emily Crampsey Apple?
Okay, so from back in the day of
Okay, let's
like
pull our
being
phones out.
online dating or whatever, I have Alex, 2 golden retrievers. My dental hygienist Elise, Dr. Frank,
How are you looking these
Andrew
people up?
Huntsville.
Are you just like scrolling through to
Yeah.
see all the names?
Yeah,
Oh, I have so
That's how
many.
you name them.
yeah. Billy, Facebook.
Billy Face. See, listen, when I put stuff in there, I think I'm going to remember it, and then I don't remember their name.
Look,
I'm like, who is Billy Facebook? How many Billies are on Facebook?
Well, I mean, I don't talk to them anymore, so it doesn't matter.
But do you remember who it is?
Christy, Dad Work, Claire, Casey Beach.
Bad uncles don't answer.
I have one Aggie from
I
Neon
have
Moon. Who
one
the hell
in
is that?
here.
I must have been drunk.
Oh my God, this is a good one. I'm not gonna say his name, but blank logistics 6 feet tall.
Blank Logistics.
So
Ooh,
I
I
don't
wonder.
have the
Oh, I know
dating
who it
ones,
is.
But
Do I? Do I not? I have Al's Deli and Grill in here. Do you know what? They're closed now, and that used to be. It
sad.
makes me. Have you never been there?
No,
oh
but
my
it's so
gosh,
sad.
it's so good. We used to go there, and then
Wait,
we used
what
to
is
tell
closed?
everybody. We said in college,
Wait,
Al's.
ranch fries?
yeah, Al's
No.
closed. I'm pretty sure, unless I'm lying. But I'm pretty sure they closed. But they were right next to the abortion clinic that is also closed, I think now.
Oh, dang.
And we used to also always say that if anybody needed to get an abortion, we would go to the abortion clinic, and then afterwards we'd roll them all. We'd all go over with our sorority
some
sisters
ranch
and go over
fries.
and get some owls afterwards. That never happened, but
That's wild. No, I have some good ones in my phone.
Brandon, I have.
I have
here,
another one.
Sarah's boo.
I have one. Jake doesn't swim.
doesn't swim. Was he at the pool? He must have been at the pool.
I have another
Oh my
one.
God.
Jason Yoda Pitbull.
I don't
Yoda
have
Pitbull.
any like good
His
ones.
dog's name was Yoda.
I think so.
I have like no good ones.
What
I
else
don't
do I
really-
have?
I have
I'm
Beyonce.com in here. What is
Oh,
that?
I have one from this dude in Cleveland who would not leave me the F alone, and I have him in my phone. -- do not.
Do not.
Do not. Don't you?
Don't.
Did you ever do that? That thing where you put their numbers in there as like a whatever it was.
The grave thing?
Yeah, the graves,
No,
yeah.
because I learned about it like before I
grave?
was.
I have like.
Yeah, so Mason and I were actually. Oh, I have another one. Matthew, Walmart annoying.
I have a lot of Brandons in my phone. A lot of Brandons, and they no last names with them.
Oh goodness.
I have
Yeah.
another one. Mike Pilot. Mike Diamond. Fraud.
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 He's a fraud.
I don't know what that meant.
Yikes! I put the notes in their like contact, so I can't see it. You know what? I should start putting it by their
No, I
last
want
name.
to see it.
I should start putting it by their last name.
Well, I don't do
Yeah,
first
so
and
like
last
when
names.
it pops up, like, oh.
Well, it does pop up if you have it in their little like what their business. You know how you can like put it in their contact. It pops up under their name. Yeah. So yeah,
I do have a grave in here.
you had just
Okay,
one grave.
Can y'all
Just
explain
one
what a
grave.
grave is? Because I really don't know.
Yes.
All right, graveyard. Tell us about the graveyard. Sorry. That's like Surrey. Oh my gosh,
but
people that call. You know what's the thing on your phone called?
Siri.
SIRI, right?
Yeah.
Surrey.
You said Surrey too. People, my dad
Like,
says
what's it,
Surrey.
you? I don't know, because that's what I hear everyone else say.
And they say Surrey, SURI.
Yeah, but
No,
it's
that's
right.
like
It's Siri.
Tom Cruise and her name?
Katie Holmes.
Annie Holmes.
Katie Holmes?
Sounded like you said Annie Holmes. Her,
daughter.
yeah, their daughter's name. And when I see people, they're like saying, "Hey Surrey," and I'm like, she can't understand you because you're not saying the right name, dude. Like,
Well, maybe
say
I
her
don't say
name
that.
right, and she might answer you.
I think I do say, "Hey Siri." I do say, "Hey
It's Siri, yeah, not
Oh
Surrey.
look, she popped up.
Oh my God.
Hi Siri, bye Siri. Okay, graveyard.
Yeah, so you asked me if I had changed anybody's name in my phone to the
Graveyard.
it's not graveyard, it's called the graveyard, but to the headstone emojis. And it was something that I saw on TikTok, I think, and it was this thing where this girl, like, if she either got ghosted or kind of dismissed by somebody, she would just go ahead and change their name to these headstone emojis. And so if they reached back out to her, she would be like, "Hey, sorry to inform you, you have been, quarantined to the graveyard. If you want to get out of the graveyard, you have to blah, blah, blah." And I can't remember exactly what it was. And so I saw this like right before I started dating Brandon. So when I just got to the end of my, contacts or whatever in my phone, I only had one graveyard person in there. I don't know who they are. I've never heard back from them.
Well,
But it's a
maybe
good
that's a
way to
sign.
like put somebody there without like just leaving them in your phone or whatever, and then being like, I put you here. I don't know who you are anymore. So tell me who you are and why you want to, reach back out to me. at this
Honestly,
point.
if somebody texts me and I didn't know who they were, I'd be like, I wouldn't even have to put the graveyard by their name. I would just be like,
new phone, who
dude,
dis?
yeah, like, who is this?
yeah, I'd pretty much be like, "I'm so sorry, I don't have your number saved. Who is this?"
Listen, I used to save numbers like immediately because I'm also like part of the FBI and I can find anybody on the interwebs. So like a lot of times before somebody would even tell me their last name, I already knew what it was and they were already saved in my phone that way. And then I quit because I felt like it was bad luck. So I would just leave people's numbers out there.
Wait, what? You felt like it was bad luck
why
to put
was
people's
this bad luck?
You just like, you have such weird like justifications for things. I don't know.
What do you mean?
Like it was bad luck to put their name in your phone?
Yeah, before like they told, like it was just too early. Like bad luck too early.
Wait, what?
I don't get that. Like, how is that bad
Like,
luck?
I took it as if you had already, like, investigated them and found out who they were.
I did. You're right.
But why is that bad luck for you?
Because it was just too quick. Because it didn't last. You know, on this online dating stuff, you could talk to like 75 people and go out on a date with like 5 of them. And why do you need 75 numbers in your phone?
How do you know who you're talking to if you're talking to 75 people without their names in your
Lord
phone
Jesus,
number?
I wasn't talking to 75 people at once.
I mean,
who the fuck can keep up with that?
I don't know. Listen,
I can barely take care of myself at 35.
My friend's cousin, who I like semi-dated for a hot minute, he literally he didn't have my phone, and he had everyone's numbers memorized. He did not have anybody's phones. Like, if you wanted to, not that I never went through his phone or anything ever, just because I'm like, don't really care. But like, if you wanted to go through his phone, you couldn't figure out who he was talking to because he didn't have, literally, he had not even his mom's number saved in his phone.
I memorized some numbers, but like,
I'm like, are we back in the 80s? I don't know what's going on here.
I don't know. I got really good at like memorizing numbers. Like,
I don't even, like, I know my number and I still know my grandparents' number from when I was growing up. I could not tell you my mom's number. I could tell you the
phone number to the house that I grew up in.
Me too.
Yes.
340-1810.
And 967-3572.
What is mine? 270-519-7279. Nana Papa.
I knew like Allie's, Jody's. I knew all my friends' numbers, and I used to call them on the house phone. Oh my gosh, there was a TikTok or an Instagram, one of those videos. I don't have TikTok, so it was probably on TikTok and then moved to another place. But somebody was like on there, like talking about. They were like, it's a phone that's like in the house that's for everyone, and it's like connected and it stays in the house.
Who was this for? Like Gen Z's?
It was like, yeah, I guess. And they're just like saying like, no, they're like, what is this? We don't know what this is.
Also, back in the day, whenever we had internet, you couldn't talk on the phone at the same time.
No,
and be on the internet.
Dial up. DSL.
That was
before it meant dick sucking lips.
You've got mail.
My brother would get so mad at me.
Sucking lips.
My brother would be on the internet, and I would like, they're not listening to me, but I'm going to talk.
We are listening, anyways. But we're laughing at the same time. Did you hear what Sarah said? Yeah. Okay.
I'm trying to make this PG. Just kidding.
This podcast is not PG.
PG-21.
We click the explicit checkbox. Don't worry.
So these dick sucking lips. No, kidding. No, but seriously, I would get so mad because like my brother would be on the internet, and my brother would get so mad because he would be on the internet, and I'd like pick up the phone to call a friend, or vice versa, and I'd be like, Jarrett! Like, it was so bad.
Oh my God.
My mom would try to be like, okay, you can be on the internet for this time. Never.
Oh,
never
absolutely.
did it work.
Well, and I mean, we talked about this like in a different aspect before, but like once like you really did kind of get like non-dial-up internet or whatever, like if your sibling went and like you had an away message up that you wanted people to see and you wanted to know what people had left you for messages on AIM, you know, when you came back, and then your sibling logs you out and logs in and like puts an away message up, oh my God, because then you miss whatever messages, like, you're not getting those hoes back.
You could text message, but it wasn't like really a thing.
No, is that
AOL was like the only thing we had. Like, that's how we would like message each other.
Well, there were text
internet.
messages once we started getting cell phones, which was like when we were 18 or something. Like,
we were adults.
Yeah. and we had like Snake on our phone. And
Oh my God, yes.
you didn't have like the QWERTY. What is that? What they call it? The QWERTY
yeah.
keyboard. You had like the numbers, and you had to like.
Oh my God,
you had to push it 3 times. I was so good at that. We were so fast. Dang, we would have get text or some from that if we had those.
but
It would have so bad.
Also, you have a name like mine where my S was 4 letters away. Then I gotta do A. Then I gotta go 1, 2, 3. Then I gotta do one more A.
Same SANGANA.
But you get so fast at it. Like we were so. I mean, I was fast at it.
But also, my last name was tricky because the IGH were all on the same button, and I had to wait. Like I could do the W and the R, and then I had to do the one.
Oh, that's so
1, 2,
annoying.
3.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Y'all don't even know, kids.
You have no idea. Like if we made them, you know what? They should have to go back and do it.
They should.
They should also have to take notes in a notebook instead of a laptop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed.
I still take notes on the notebook.
Me too. I have my notebooks on my thing. I have that thing's full of notebooks.
Actually, and still at work, I use a pencil still.
Ew, a sharpening pencil that you sharpen, or
No, it's like a
mechanical. Oh, no,
but I still use one.
At my old job, they had when I started. I remember them like they had a bunch of pencils that you had to sharpen, and I was like, "Where's the sharpener?" They had sharpeners and like.
Oh my God!
Pencils,
Do
and
y'all
I was like,
remember
no.
going to class in college though, and like you left your laptop in your dorm? Like you didn't bring it to class with you.
I didn't dorm.
I think it depends. Yeah, no, I did. Yeah, I don't even know if I had a laptop.
Yeah,
I did.
know.
I did. Well,
I had
probably
a laptop,
didn't at
but
one
I
point.
had to leave it like I left it in my dorm room. I didn't bring it to class.
Yeah,
That thing was
you
honking.
didn't use it for class.
It was huge.
I think I did at some
I
point.
probably didn't even know how to connect to Wi-Fi at the time.
I can't remember when I started bringing a laptop to class, but yeah, no. But because we had those books, our books were like 4 inches thick.
This is why we all have back problems.
Yeah, they say we have like texter's head or whatever.
No.
Neck. No.
Carrying all the books.
Yes,
to
and
class.
and we would wear our LL Bean backpacks like stretched all the way down to our
our
ankles.
I had a North Face backpack. Relax.
Oh, I did too, but I had LL Bean first. I still have it. It's bright orange
No.
and it has my name on it.
OMG.
It's
I remember
it's under
when
my
I
bed,
got
I think, in
my,
there.
Vera Bradley one. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so cool.
Like, why did I get bright
I
orange?
still have
it's not
my
even
Vera
like
Bradley
my color.
duffel. That thing is
Oh.
kept up over the
Actually,
years.
I like Vera Bradley. I'm not gonna lie. But
Oh,
the backpacks, I'm not
100%.
carrying a backpack, but like a duffel bag, totally. Little makeup like travel kit. Got
Yeah.
that. Also, I got it from the like outlet store in.
So it wasn't
Destin.
$100. Yeah.
No, girl. No.
All of my like travel things, I'm pretty sure, not all of them, except for the one you gave me, because I love that thing now.
Do you?
I use it all the time. Yeah, I like literally keep it in there and with all my stuff in it, and I just like have it there, and I just like take it when I'm ready to go. I just have it chilling.
I love
But like
that.
all my other ones were basically like things that I got from like free gifts with purchase from like Lancome and
Oh
like
my
makeup
gosh, I've had a
places.
ton of those over the
Yeah,
years
and
from
they're the
like
best.
Estee Lauder and
Yeah.
what's the Clinique?
What's
yeah.
the one? It wasn't a makeup bag, but you would like pay a monthly fee.
You got Ipsy.
Ipsy.
Yeah.
Did they send you one?
Every
No,
month,
but I had little
don't they-
baggies,
Yeah,
like
every
little
month
zip
their
ups.
little minis come in
Yeah.
a little zip like
Oh.
cosmetic bag. It's very like
But
small.
the one that I use right now is like show me your pits. Sarah got me that for my birthday.
show me your pitties.
Pitties,
Like show me your
shit.
titties.
Yeah, not my pits, like my armpits. Sorry, I got really excited.
I want to talk about my toenail polish because I keep looking at it and it's really cute.
Oh yeah, y'all were supposed to tell me about this story that happened at the pedicures.
Well, Santana and I went and got pedicures this afternoon. And we didn't get to go to the place that we wanted to go to, which is fine. But we went to a different place, and we were the only ones in there, and it was great because it was just the two of us. But my lady was pushing my seat all the way back because I got long legs. And then when it came time for Santana to get her toenails painted, she had to scoot up from the back of the seat to the front of it so she could get her feet
Were
up
you
there.
in the pedicure seat?
Yeah.
My
Do your
chair-
feet touch the water?
Yes, I did touch the water.
Yes.
My
But,
legs
like,
don't. My legs
so
are really short.
My foot wasn't sitting like flat on the
Oh, I have to scoot up
The
too.
little stool where they start painting, like where they do all the work.
She had to scoot all the way to the front of the chair because her chair wouldn't go up anymore.
The guy was like
my
saying
gosh.
something to me. I didn't even notice it at first, and I looked over at Sarah, and Sarah's like looking at me, so I look at him, and he's like asking
All
me
he
to
does
scoot.
is like motion forward.
And guess what I do? Scoot my little butt up. And I'm like literally, I'm sitting there with like hanging over, like with my hands around my knees, like talking to Sarah because like I'm on the very edge of my seat.
You might fall into the moat that's under your legs.
What? You know what I told him? I said, I need one of those kid chairs, like that has like the little bear or whatever on the back of it. He started laughing. He's like, "Oh yeah, kid chair." And I'm like, "No, you weren't supposed to laugh about that." But really, my toes do look really good. And I'm very excited
we got gel on our toes, and that's the first time I've ever gotten gel on my toes.
I've done it before, and I wasn't.
My toes still feel oily. Not gonna lie.
Don't.
Mine do.
She didn't put cuticle oil on mine.
Well, your girl left you for like 20 minutes anyway.
She did. She was on the phone listening. She was cutting up the whole time.
Talking on the phone. Did she have like AirPods?
She had AirPods in.
Talking in a whole nother language. At one point, Sarah and I looked at each other. We were like, whoa. Because she started
Well,
giggling.
I also am very, very ticklish. And I hate the scrubby part, which is like the best part for your feet. But the middle of my feet are so ticklish.
All of mine is.
And so she was not even paying attention to me. And I'm like doing all that I can not to kick this woman in the face. And so she gets to my left foot. And she finally goes, "Ticklish?" And I was like, "Yeah, girl, I've been ticklish for the last 5 minutes."
I'm glad you noticed, ma'am.
Like, what?
One time I was getting mine done, and I think my mom was sitting next to me, so it was kind of embarrassing. And the guy is like doing that to my feet, and I'm so ticklish, and I'll be like this, and I'll be like, and I have to like stretch my legs out and my foot to like keep from like
I was like closing my eyes and stuff.
Yes, and he was like, oh G-spot.
No.
It was hilarious. That was in Decatur that happened.
It's like when you're scratching a dog, you're like, oh yeah, that's the spot. That's the spot. But the funny thing is, Sarah said, like, right before she started, Sarah looked at me and goes, like, I hate this part. And the woman's, like, so busy, like, chit-chatting. Like, she doesn't even acknowledge it.
No, she wasn't even paying attention. Like, and not that, I mean, I don't know if she could have done anything different or whatever, but, like, she didn't give a fuck about me.
But, like, you're supposed to
all she knew was at the end of that, she was collecting my money, and that's all that mattered.
But you're supposed to go into a place like that, and it's supposed to be a relaxing experience, and you're not supposed to be listening to somebody
had spa-like music
talk on the phone.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, so I had been going to that place for a long time after it opened back up, even wearing a mask in there. It's under new ownership now. I think I would go back there again, specifically if I wanted a neon color on my toes, because they have OPI, but they also have another brand that has OPI just doesn't have great neon colors. That's all I can say about that.
Is that what you got? Did you get the Morgan Taylor? Is that what that is?
No, it's not.
I don't remember their brand. But they had a lot of good colors.
I don't remember what the brand was.
They had a lot of good colors.
They did.
And they gave us a flippin' book. Each one of us a book.
Instead of having just like the nail. It was just this like thing that, opens, and they had the colors. I mean, there were probably over 100 colors in there.
Instead of like the nail thing they give you, like
that you have to flip through or whatever.
Like, I hate those things.
Like you just got to flip through all these colors, And
then you have to wait so somebody else has the one that has the colors that you want it.
Yes. So like Sarah had the book, and I'm looking at it, and the guy's like, he gave me my own book. I was so excited. Was I not? I was like, oh my God, my own book. And he's like, oh, come sit down. Like, but I have to say, the water was not hot enough.
No, it was not hot enough.
I was shivering, I think.
Well, she asked me what number I wanted. I told her my number, and then she said the wrong number.
Yeah.
And I was like, no.
Get off the phone and listen. Did they give you wine or anything?
No.
They offered.
They didn't offer anything but water, which was fine because I did want some water. I didn't bring water with me, and I normally carry a water bottle with me wherever I go.
I got the water.
I got water too, yeah.
Well, that was our only choice.
Yeah.
Boo.
Well, and I was upset because the place that I normally go to,
mimosas.
They have like that you went
wasn't
with
even
me.
mimosa.
Champagne,
they had like
wine,
peach, like
Coca-Cola,
mimosa,
whatever it's called.
Yeah.
They even have Coca-Cola.
That was good.
Yeah.
They are kind of expensive though, and they're really far away from me. I go to Canterbury.
No, they are not expensive.
This,
they're not? I
This
think
was
they are.
expensive. We
I
paid
think
almost $60 for our
Yes.
pedicures today.
That's how mine are over here at Canterbury Nails, and
Which maybe it's
sometimes-
not that much, but like, I mean, inflation, I guess. I don't know. I used to pay like $40 for a pedicure.
Yeah, at the other place, the one that I really I'm just gonna say it's Nail Bar in Brook Highland, and they're my favorite spot, and I think that they are very reasonably priced.
I like Nail Bar. Also, they're beside Beef O'Brady's, so
I
like,
like-
if you like go there and you get a pedicure, and then you want to go grab a drink or a snack, you can go right over there too. And there's a Mexican restaurant.
Angus cheeseburger wrap is my favorite thing at Beef O'Brady's. Yes.
Oh my god,
I really like to
Yeah.
go to J Nail.
where's
Like
Jane
our
at?
friend Jay Nail. Have you
Oh!
been there? I've only been there once. And Jay Nail, the guy that owns the place called Jay, he did my nails. It was. I'm just saying, like, I don't know.
Wait, where is that at?
It's by Fresh Market.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Starbucks, that kind. Yeah,
Oh.
the new pizza place.
Is there a new? Oh, is that the where
Yeah,
the new pizza
Cabela's,
place?
the one that we talked about going
Oh, I
to
didn't
for
know it was
supper
in
club.
there. I thought it
They
was-
don't serve alcohol though.
But their pizza, and they have cannolis.
Oh, their pizza is fire. And
They
gelato.
have a freaking cookie dough cannoli, and it's amazing.
A cookie dough cannoli.
what?
Yeah.
Oh, we
love
should go there
that.
tomorrow.
Maybe.
Order it and bring it to the
Yeah.
pool.
Well, they do have that lunch special from 12 to 4 where you get like your pizza's basically it's $12.95 for all their pizzas.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know. That.
Dang, like
7
a
days
large
a week.
pizza.
Their
I mean,
pizza
it's-
slices are huge too.
It's a big enough pizza to where you and I could share one and be fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can pick it up on your way.
Okay. What kind do you want? Cheese.
Duh.
We're so
all
vanilla.
day, every day.
We want our cheese and our pumpkin spice latte, except for I don't like pumpkin spice lattes.
I don't either.
I know. I was just saying that
Oh,
we're like.
I thought you
basic
were naming
bitches.
things that the
Basic.
two of us like that normal people don't like.
Oh no, we're just like basic. Is what I was trying to call us. Yeah.
I was trying to think what do you usually get from Starbucks? I've ordered it before. I don't remember.
I mean, I like a couple different things.
She
but I
likes
like that
iced coffee.
salted caramel.
Oh, salted caramel mocha frappuccino.
No, God, no.
Oh, salted caramel frappuccino.
No, it's a salted caramel cold
Say it
foam,
again.
cold brew, cold foam.
Oh, that's good too. I
Yeah.
love that. Oh man, I love
You
the
like
frappuccino.
cold coffee too?
Yeah, I don't
doesn't
like regular.
drink
I don't drink
coffee.
coffee, but if I
Oh.
do, I drink it cold. But I do really like the pink drink and the I
like the pink drink, too.
dragon, whatever
Fruit?
it's called.
The
Yeah.
dragon fruit tea that I got you that time.
Oh, that one was
no,
that was from
Dunkin'.
Dunkin'. Yeah.
Oh,
That was a little sweet.
Starbucks has the teas,
But they
and
have
they
the-
have
yeah.
the strawberry acai berry one.
Yes,
and
that's
you get it with
good.
lemonade. It's so good.
I like to get mine with like the coconut milk. It's
Well,
very delicious.
I love hot coffee. I do not like cold coffee. So, and it's
I
not
don't
really
know
coffee,
why
I
how
guess,
people can
but
drink hot coffee in the summertime.
I drink coffee every single morning. Like I don't think
How do you drink hot coffee in the summertime?
Honestly-
I'll sweat when I look at coffee. Hot
If
coffee.
What
I
time
did
do you
not
get, What
have-
is your morning routine? I'm curious about this, honestly.
Me too, because I
Hang
feel
on,
like you
because
go to
you
bed
get
at
up
like
and-
7 p.m.
I know, and
If
she
I
gets
don't
up and
have
goes to work
coffee
way
every
before we
morning,
do.
Like I honestly, like if someone tells me good morning, I'm annoyed if I have not had my coffee.
So can
yet.
you tell us about your morning routine real quick? Because you get up, Santana, what time do you get to work?
I try to get to work by 6:15 at the latest.
Vomit.
Right?
Oh, geez.
So I
was
usually
in the
set
bed
my-
when she texted me this morning.
Yeah, so that's why I said I was annoyed when I was like I was been there.
Well, all I have to do is roll over and
2
get out,
hours.
yeah.
But I typically set my alarm for 5, and I'm so well. Okay, that's a lie.
You
I'll
go
do.
quick in the morning then if
Yeah,
you get
that's
there
fast.
by
No,
6 or 6:15.
I do 4:45, snooze twice. So I'm usually up by like 5:22.
That's a long snooze for you.
Oh my god, I'm so bad at snoozing.
And you're at work. You get up at 5:22 and you're at work by 6.
No, 6:15 usually. I say
Still?
6 to 6:15.
Like,
I
it
have
takes
to
me
leave.
about
well, she's
long.
not taking a shower and washing her hair in the morning.
I
Oh,
take
you're
a
not?
shower. I take a shower every
You don't wash
morning.
your hair though?
I try to wash my hair the night before if it's a hair wash night. Like tonight or last night was not one clearly. But
I wash my hair on Tuesdays and Saturdays.
When I went to work, I
try
washed
to
my
wash
hair
mine-
every week, every day.
No, you
when
don't
I
do-
went, but now
No,
I
I used
haven't washed
to.
my hair all week.
I used to do that, and then like I don't know why, but like getting up, like I remember before I even got this promotion, like I would be at work, I would be there at 6 a.m. and I'm like, how did I do that? I don't know how I did that. But
so I guess what I was trying to get at with your, no, you're fine.
My morning routine.
Your yes. My question, I think I need to be more specific, is based on the time that you get up, how do you drink your hot coffee? Do you drink it and then get ready, or do you take it with you?
So I get up in the morning, jump in the shower as quick as possible, take the quickest shower as possible. I take the dogs out. I give them their medicine. I start my coffee. I change into my work clothes. I take my coffee on the go, and I'm typically drinking it on my way to work.
Okay, that makes sense, because I didn't know if you were one of those that has to like wake up in the morning and slowly like drink your coffee first before like you do anything else.
Now the weekends I like to relax, and that's what I do. Like I'll get up, I'm not taking a shower yet. I'm going to sit there, I'm going to enjoy my coffee, and then I'll shower. But on the work days, I am like rush, drinking my coffee on the go. But I make my coffee every morning, and I like it hot. And Dunkin'
creamer.
Yes.
Brandon sent out a group message because he was like, I don't know who likes this, but I know somebody does, and it's BOGO this week.
At a store near you. So, like, later that day, I messaged Sarah. That's the day I messaged Sarah, and I'm like, hey, when are you due for a pedicure? Blah, blah, blah. I got very confused. Anyway,
because I go, girl, now.
I know. I go, oh, wow. Because I think she's getting a pedicure after that.
And I don't know what happened next, but I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I confused you. I need one now. Yeah. I'm not getting one right now.
Like, oh, okay. So when are you getting one? So I'm slowly trying to hint for her to ask me to go get one, and she never did. So I asked her.
Well, I said I put it on my calendar for Saturday morning, and she was like, well, do you want to go Friday afternoon? I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah. And then I texted her, and I was like, I'm on my way to get this creamer that I really love.
Yeah.
Because it's on sale somewhere.
On the Bogues.
Yeah. And I'm going to buy one, get one. So I'm going to get 4. I came home.
4 of them?
Yeah.
How long? Does it not go bad?
No, she drinks it every day.
I drink it every single day.
I didn't know what it was like to go through creamer until, like, my mom and Mitch, when they come down here, they like a specific creamer. And they like,
It's important.
They like this creme brulee creamer. And I think it's International Delight. I don't know. I can't remember.
Sounds delicious.
Maybe it's Coffee Mate. I don't know. Anyways, regardless, they will bring their creamer down here with them. And it's like a whole thing. And I didn't know how much creamer I went through because I wasn't really like a huge coffee drinker. I made my own cold brew, which was literally like buying a thing on Amazon, putting some, coffee grinds in there and water and letting that shit sit for 12 to 24 hours, whatever. And it wasn't that big, so I could only have like 2 or 3 cups out of it.
Very long process that
I know. So then when I started dating Brandon, I knew that he was a coffee drinker, so I bought a coffee machine.
Same thing. That's what they're called.
Yeah, whatever. And so I am a creamer drinker. He was drinking it black. Well, then this guy decides that he wants to start drinking creamer. So with 2 people drinking creamer,
he learned how amazing
coffee,
it is.
like almost every day, we go through creamer like a motherfucker.
So how many cups of coffee do you guys drink in a day?
2 at least.
So I only drink 1, but I do. I double mine when I make it to
like a big one, like a big.
So I do
pour.
I do a 20 or a 12 ounce, and then I do another 12 ounce. So
like in a Keurig.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, you're having 2.5 cups of coffee.
Yeah. But on the weekends, I do probably drink like 3 during the day.
Dang, that's a lot of caffeine.
Yeah.
I don't drink. I drink like 1 Mountain Dew, 1 Diet Mountain Dew, and
honestly, I'm so excited. I just bought a new coffee maker and
coffee machine.
Wait, you got a freaking Nespresso.
Okay, I haven't unpacked it yet.
Oh my god!
She's gonna have a whole barista.
She's gonna be like my mom. Did I tell you about my mom?
I was at a store and it was on sale, so I'm like, oh my god, it's meant to be. So like one side does like, okay, you remember we went to the lake for Abby's. And they had that coffee maker.
Yes.
That had the singles and then
the pot. Yes. It's a Keurig.
I got that. And I'm so happy. I'm happy. I'm
you
happy
can make your
person.
own cup if you're mad at Aaron, or you can make a whole pot for everybody.
Aaron doesn't drink coffee.
Oh shoot!
I'm
What
the
does
only
he
one.
drink? Beer?
Probably, but honestly, he likes like cold, like frappuccino, like the Starbucks cold ones you can get at like Walmart or whatever, you know.
Yeah, like the yeah.
He likes those.
in the
So-
glass bottles. or whatever,
Yeah. So we went to a wholesale store. I'm not naming it, but we got a pack of those. He went through those so quick, and they were expensive. So I was like, I'm not getting any more of those. So he can just drink. He can just drink the Sunkiss that's in the refrigerator and be done with it. But I drink coffee. I love coffee. Love coffee.
I like coffee too, and I'll drink it hot, but I don't drink mine
hot.
very quickly. And so like because I work from home, so I just it goes into a coffee cup and I put my creamer in there, and then my first like quarter of the cup is like hot, and the rest of it is like room temperature.
See, I would
don't
rather
care.
be, if I were gonna
It's
drink
gotta be
coffee,
hot.
even tea, like I will, I'll let it sit out and I'll be like, I can't drink it when it's hot, and then it sits, and once it's like cold, I'm like, this is good.
No.
It's not cold, it's like room temp.
No.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah,
No.
but
have
tea,
to have
I
it
like to
hot.
drink tea.
It's like burning my mouth.
Yeah, no, I can't. You have like old man mouth, don't you? That's what we call it when you can drink really, really hot stuff and it like burns your mouth, and everybody else is like, whoa.
Honestly, I think it's because, and I used to drink my coffee black, to be honest.
You did?
Yeah.
Wow.
I did too when I did like keto kind of stuff.
So I honestly, I started drinking coffee at a very young age because like my dad loved coffee, and I was like always wanted to be like this, like, Dad, watch me, like I'm like you kind of thing, you know.
Aw.
And he would
That's
always-
why you're so short.
probably. I love
Me
my
too.
dad.
I started drinking it early too.
How tall was Wawa?
Wawa was probably like 5'9" at the tallest. Like, seriously, he was not that tall. My grandpa was probably like 5'6". I'm not gonna lie, but he was the cutest little thing ever.
Well, Tina's not very tall
No,
either.
she's not. But anyway, so like, I'm not even kidding you. Before high school, like, I know when I was probably like elementary school going to middle school, my dad would drink black coffee, and my brother and I would just drink black coffee with him. And that
I
was
drank
just,
coffee too. My parents
Black?
would like. No, my parents would like feed me like frappuccinos when I was little, and that's why I'm short. I think.
was all.
It helps with my ADD. Like it's a stimulant. It is.
Maybe that's
So why do you not drink
my
coffee?
problem.
Because I take stimulants, and if I freaking drink the coffee, makes me anxious, and it makes me have to poop a lot, and I already poop enough. Just
Coffee
saying.
poops are different than like a regular poop,
Coffee.
though.
If I, that's probably what my food sensitivity is.
What about
Is
eggs?
coffee?
Is coffee? And
What about eggs?
no, I eat eggs.
Eggs?
Yeah, but do you poop after eggs?
I don't know.
I don't
I don't
think
like.
so.
I mean, I'm sure I poop at some point, but not like right after.
Honestly, I
No,
don't
eggs upset
have.
my stomach sometimes, but I love them.
Oh,
I should not even be saying this on this, but I do not have the best bowel movements, and I really don't. Like, I poop maybe like twice a week if I'm lucky.
oh my god! I would be in such a bad mood if I were
too.
you.
Why
I
do you
poop
think
like
I'm so late? No, I'm
I
just
poop
kidding.
like 4 times a day. Like I'm pretty sure I've already pooped like 4
What?
times today. Yes.
100%.
That is not true.
Like I'll poop.
Absolutely.
I pooped this morning. I woke up and I pooped. Like
Me
30
too.
minutes. I didn't even have anything to eat. I was like, dang, I'm already pooping. I didn't have anything. And then 30 minutes later, I pooped again. Still had no
I know.
food.
I really think I should go to the doctor because when I finally do have to poop, I have like the worst flipping stomach cramps in my entire life.
yeah, you
Like,
need. Yeah,
I'm
you need
like-
to take some fiber or something.
I try, but I get lost.
I can't believe you, as much coffee as you drink, you don't poop.
I can't either. It's
Honestly,
wild to
I
me.
know, and that's what a lot of people say. And I have a pretty decent like diet. I do eat a lot of junk, but at the same time, oh wait, what?
What were we? Oh, poop. I want to know about your poops.
No!
So let's finish this poop story because this is very interesting to me. Like,
I know we're going big.
can I like
know.
post this? Are y'all cool with me like
I
talking
don't
about poops
care.
on there?
I'm
Yeah.
married. I'm
Okay.
already married.
Look,
okay.
if somebody look, I will not poop in front of somebody. Like, I'm not.
No,
I'm
what I
sorry.
mean
I
is
used
I'm
to be
not-
that way. I might have.
I'm not pooping in front of Aaron.
and I don't fart in front of people. I don't
No.
do that stuff unless
But
I
what
have
I
to. I
mean-
burped earlier. If I fart or pooped, it's on accident. Like, do you not remember the other day? I was like, oopsie. Oh my God, it just came. I had stomach problems.
Oh my
And
God.
Sarah knew it. And then it was like, I stood up and it was like, and I was like, ah!
Well, yeah,
My bad. Embarrassing.
well, I was nervous the whole time. This was so, y'all, the faces that she was making, I just had to ignore them
That didn't
because
feel
normally
good.
I react, and I was
Oh my
just
God.
waiting for her to blow chunks all over.
I know, I
this
kept feeling I
place.
was going to vomit.
And it was like she was trying to reach for like a gas bubble way down in her stomach and get it out, and her faces were just ridiculous. And I was just like, I'm gonna leave it alone because
You
this
just leave it alone. If there was
this
an
is
LSD
her house. If she's gonna throw up everywhere, she gonna throw up everywhere, and I'm gonna go home and let her clean it up. And I don't care. I probably wouldn't make you clean it up.
Like,
by
I knew
yourself.
there was a trash can right there.
That's funny because I messaged her on Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday, and I was like, "Hey, we're going bowling. A few of us are going bowling. Blah blah blah." And she's like, "Okay, yeah, blah blah blah." And then she comes back and says, "Well, I've been having some stomach issues, so it just really depends on how my stomach is feeling."
Yeah, and I was like afraid I was gonna be like had like a bug or something. And sometimes if you have one of those,
Yeah.
it's contagious for like a week after you have it, I think. So, but I don't have
You must
one.
have not gone to the doctor when you talked to her then.
No, I hadn't.
No, she said she was going to the doctor the next day.
Well, because
I think she has like a.
it had to have been on
intolerance.
Tuesday then, because
Maybe it
on
was
Wednesday
Tuesday.
I was like playing it by ear all day, waiting to hear from her about the doctor or
It had to be
whatever.
Tuesday then.
And she was like, "I'm not contagious." And at one point I was like, "Well, how do you know that?" And she was like, "Well, they ran some tests. I'm not going to tell you about them." I said, "Well, they stick it up your butt."
I was like, well, they didn't stick it in my butt, but something like that.
Well, honestly,
I was like, I'm not gonna get into the details.
I was supposed to.
Yeah, and I was
remember.
immediately was like, "They stick it up your butt."
Remember, I was supposed to go for a colonoscopy, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember I was like, "Sarah, I might need you to come get me." 'cause
Yeah,
I
Did you
will
have,
not
like,
let her-
diverticulitis?
Have to
or
have
something?
Someone take you.
Yeah, I had.
Did you ever go get it
no,
done?
The doctor.
So
had
that's
to
what's wrong with your digestive system.
Yeah,
You need to
so
go
the
get your
doctor had to
colonoscopy.
reschedule it, and then I called back a couple of times, and they never answer, and so I finally just gave up. But I do need to call because when I do my yearly in like July, my doctor's going to give me so much shit, and I mean,
I want to take you.
Reschedule
Can I
it.
come with you? Can I
also,
take you?
Also,
to your-
Sarah knows my doctor.
Can I
FYI.
take you to? Oh yeah, I remember. We've talked about this on here. I think, haven't we? We have. We talked
Yeah,
about
we
it.
did.
Oh, did you? Okay. Well, y'all.
I
want to
talk about. Can I take you to your colonoscopy
Yeah.
or like pick you up? Like,
Someone
because I
has
want
to
to
take
go.
me, and someone has to pick me up, and they
Because-
won't let me Uber either.
Right, you can't. You have to have somebody. But like when you come out of a colonoscopy,
Oh my
you're
God.
so like loopy and like say the craziest things.
You can record.
Okay.
You can
okay.
pick me up.
My dad, I took him to get his like tooth taken out or something, and like he came out and he was
I remember
saying
you
some
saying, like,
crazy-
you were, like,
he had his
sitting-
like face wrapped
you were,
up like
like-
a little kid.
Were you sitting in the parking lot, like working, waiting for him?
Yeah, I had
for
my laptop.
hours?
I know. I thought it was gonna take like they forgot about him. They
Yes.
left him in there, and I called him like 3 because they called me and they told me to come around. They're like, "Oh, whoops, we forgot." Like we basically like forgot about him, and I was sitting out there and I had my laptop on in
And
my
you said
lap,
it was hot.
and
It was
it was
hot
so
outside.
hot. My phone and my laptop kept giving me like
Overheating.
overheating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, "What is happening?" Finally, I was like, "What the hell's going on?"
All right,
Okay,
so we'll do an episode. They will do an episode where I go get my colonoscopy.
colonoscopy.
Finally.
Oscopy.
And colonoscopy.
Oscopy? What?
Colonoscopy.
Aaron's gonna
how
make
the
fun of
hell-
you.
How the hell do you
Colon-
pronounce it?
Colonoscopy.
Like
Colonoscopy.
Yes,
Okay,
oscopy.
well, that does not sound right. But anyways. No, it does not. Anyways, we'll do a
Aaron,
whole episode
I hope
where
Aaron
like
listens to
Sarah
this.
drops me off and I'm fine, and then Emily picks me up and I'm just a shit show. So
What is that other
Sounds good
word
to
that you
me.
say that is so crazy? What is the word that we make fun of her for?
vulnerable,
Yeah, you
Is that
did
it?
good.
I
No,
did
you
it?
didn't.
Yeah.
No. What? Say it again.
vulnerable.
You said vulnerable. Vulnerable. What did she used to
Vulnerable.
say?
It was not that.
Not
'Cause you couldn't
English.
even you like
vulnerable.
honestly, Sarah and they were like, oh no, you're talking about
Are you
pick
talking
lock.
about pick lock?
Picklock.
My pick lock.
Picklock.
It is.
Is it a pig clock or a pick lock?
Well, they thought I was saying pick lock, and it is a
Same.
pig clock.
Yeah, but say it fast.
Pig clock.
Pig clock.
It's a pig, but you
So
say
I
when you
made-
say the
so
G,
listen.
and your G is like a big pig.
Listen. We were coming home from the beach. I know we gotta go, but I'm telling the story. We were coming home from the beach, and stuff happened, whatever. And my cousin calls me, and he's like, "I got your pig clock." And I'm like, "Well, thank you. Like, I made this when I was like a little child." Okay, it probably wasn't a little child. I was probably like middle school. But anyways, the little thing was hideous. It was scary looking, actually.
It was a clock that looks like a pig.
It was like she went to a ceramics class and made this when she was 7.
Yeah, but we made it at school. At school.
And was it cute?
No.
And
It was
does it
scary.
work like that's a clock
Oh, it
actually
worked.
work?
It worked.
It did work.
Cool.
Yeah.
Back in the day, it worked. So, anyways, it was a pig. Its stomach was the clock. It had little hoofs.
I would
all
have
this
like a
stuff.
whole body and stuff.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
thinking
Well,
just
okay,
face.
listen.
No, I had a whole
But
body.
I could not get the neck to connect. So I put a freaking scarf around it
Yes,
to hold its
it had like
neck
a bow
on.
tie.
So, like, it was... And then, like, I couldn't figure out how to do the eyes, so I just made, like, these balls. Like, it was scary looking. But anyways.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Where? Why haven't I seen it yet? You guys never
I think
showed
she
me.
threw it
I threw it
away.
away.
What?
Yeah.
She got really upset. You got really upset.
I did.
can't believe after
threw
we
it
saw
away.
Pig Clock and we were like, what the fuck, Santana?
And you threw it away?
It was ugly. They told me it was ugly.
Just because it's ugly doesn't mean you throw it away. I can't, like, are you sure you threw it away?
Honestly, I shouldn't have thrown it. I did. But I shouldn't have because, like...
That's like something, like,
But
that's
what,
sentimental.
like, but yeah, because like the whole point of the story
What the
was
hell y'all
like,
made her throw it away?
my
We
grandparents,
didn't make her throw it away.
my grandparents held on to this ugly pig clock
Because they loved you
for
so
all
much.
these years.
100%.
So like,
We didn't tell her to throw it away.
I didn't even know my grandparents had this pig clock anymore. So like, they passed away. My cousin's like, hey, we had the auction at the house. Blah blah blah. I saved your pig clock. So we're heading back home from the beach, and like I'm in the car with Sarah and Melanie. And my cousin messages me that I'm like, he saved my pig clock, and they're like, what? I'm like, my pig clock. My cousin saved my pig clock from my grandparents. I'm like, my grandparents had my pig clock all these years, and they're like, pig clock. They think I'm saying pig clock. I get so frustrated with them, and I'm like, pig clock. Like I was so mad. Does it still sound like pig clock?
Yes.
So, you said it once where it sounded like a pig clock, but it does, yeah, it sounds like pig.
Anyways,
pig clock.
I'm 100% sure I threw it away, actually. Sarah was with me. She took it out of the trash once, and then I threw it away after she left.
See, I did try to save it.
She did.
That is so sad, Santana.
It was scary.
He was not attractive.
And like, not even
I would never have thrown it away. I'm too
and then
like,
I painted it, and it's like,
he
its
was cute.
skin
He had
was
a
like,
blue scarf.
he did, but his
Yeah.
skin was like flesh tone. It was
Yeah, it was a little
bad.
creepy.
It was bad.
okay, so
But he
more of the
did.
story is just because your friends make fun of you about something that you made that was ugly, doesn't mean that they want you to throw it away. They're just saying like, haha, you were 7 years old
Yeah.
and you sucked at ceramic pig clocks.
100%.
FYI,
Don't
everyone
throw
out
your
there,
stuff away.
keep your pig clocks.
Yes, keep your pig clocks.
Just don't pick any locks.
No, it's against the law.
All right.
oh my gosh.
Find us on Instagram.
Yeah, okay. Thank you guys for joining. You can find us on Instagram, Thicc AF Podcast. Send us an email at thickafpodcast@gmail.com. And you can find us wherever you find your podcasts. Like, subscribe, follow, all the things. Share our stuff on Instagram. Emily is being so disgusting and blowing bubbles with the saliva on her tongue right now.
Use something like that.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week.
Thanks for having me.
Toodaloo, mother
Thanks,
truckers.
Santana.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I have to go.
I don't know why it's so good.
Oh my God.